student athletes, dismiss them, and then have questions for Coach Bianco. Coach?
Proud of my guys, the way that we bounced back from yesterday's game where it was so, one-sided. Needed a huge performance on the mound, and Doug gave us that. I think he would admit maybe not his sharpest day with all his pitches, but just a really gutsy performance. And what those that have watched him pitch all year have seen, that's why he's so good. There's days where maybe he's not as sharp stuff-wise, but always able to make a pitch and get off the field, and he did that today. But today, really the story, it's amazing. Usually on Doug Day, we talk about Doug, but it was really the offense. Starting with Zebo, huge home run after they got 2 in the first. I thought that was big, and then we were able to continue to extend it with homers. Big homer by Coop and Keenan, and then of course Gray at the end.
All right, raise your hand, and we'll get a mic to you for questions for the student athletes. Parrish?
Yeah. Hey, Doug, I wasn't around for this, and maybe this is a rumor, but supposedly there was you in a conversation with some Arkansas fans, kids, before the game that ended with you walking away saying, I got to go get ready to beat you guys. Did that happen, and could you talk about that?
Yeah, just really playful. There was a couple kids down on the side. I always make my rounds during BP. I'll go walk over to Caleb and Gunner, who are on bucket, and I always just make my rounds. And there were some kids, they were having a good time, just kind of playing around, and they were kind of giving me a hard time. And then it was getting towards the end of BP, and I just said, all right, time to go beat some hogs. Here we go.
Cole, what was the pitch on that 3-run homer? Kind of what you see in that at bat?
Yeah, the pitch was a changeup, and the pitch before it was also a changeup. But with a guy like Noland, he likes to throw the changeup, likes to throw the breaker. So I was just trying to see him up in the zone and get a good pitch to hit.
Cole, what's Houston meant to you guys? Like really the last month, and today he got to the top of their order, and you really kind of saved the bullpen a little bit.
Houston Roth is big time. He's really come on. He's making pitches when we need it and coming in clutch situations and getting it done.
I mean, for both of you guys, actually, what's your kind of mindset when you get to the ballpark and you look up at the flag and you see the wind blowing out for you as a hitter and for Doug on the mound?
You want to go first?
Yeah, it's just keep the ball low, focus on really making pitches, and then trying to extend it when I get ahead in the count, because you can make some mistakes and then just get lofty fly balls because you're trying to go up in the zone, and you'll get some guys to pop up, and then those balls will float out. So it's mostly just working lower in the zone.
Yeah, for me, it's kind of the same. I'm just trying to hit the ball hard. The good part about the wind blowing out is if you miss it a little bit, it can still go.
For both players, Gray mentioned yesterday how y'all play y'all's best with your backs against the wall. I think you're like 5-0 in your last 5 elimination games. What is it about this team that allows y'all to keep coming back and coming back?
I think it comes from the challenges that we face throughout the season, and it just kind of puts us in that. When we get in that situation, we're able to handle it because we've been through it, and we have experience there.
Yeah, building off what Zebo said, I think we perform best when kind of like the mantra to this whole postseason is like we don't know what tomorrow is going to bring, and we have to make sure that we do our jobs today, and we can't look past today. And that's kind of what kept us on our toes, and I think that we were never really comfortable. Not to say we weren't comfortable, but we weren't ever content with what was going on, and we were always trying to make sure that we really poured it on them.
Both guys, with the game 3 tomorrow, you guys jumped on them today. The Razorbacks, they kind of got y'all yesterday. What can we expect? A lot of offense, or what do you guys think of both guys, please?
I bet a good baseball game. We're two really good teams, and we've seen that the past 2 days. We can both hit, we can both pitch, and we can both field. So tomorrow, I think it's going to be a good game.
Yeah, both the teams are going to be on their toes. They're going to be really they're going to be giving it their all, and everyone's trying to get to Omaha. So I expect the game to be a really good game, and I expect it to be just something that's going to be really special.
Doug, can you kind of talk us through how you got out of that third inning with the bases loaded there?
When the bases got loaded, I just it's better for me because now I know that they can't really score off anything unless they really get a hit. So like that bunt that he did to get the bases loaded, it was like, all right, but now I can go from the windup, I can get kind of into a rhythm. And when I had that long at bat with Kerstad, he was just really, really good hitter, so much bat control, and he was just kind of poking everything, and then eventually we just decided to trying to throw that ball a little bit off and see if he'll try and hack at it, and the ball kind of cut back over onto the plate and got that corner. And then the next guy after that, it was just once the momentum was back on our side, then I just threw a changeup to get him to pop out.
I guess for both you guys, I assume Gunner's going to go tomorrow. What do you feel? I mean, how do you feel about him going in the winner-take-all game?
We have a lot of confidence in Gunner. He's been there all year, and you know, he's a big time player. He's going to be able to make pitches and get the job done.
Yeah, like Zebo said, I think he's become a guy that lives for these moments at this point, and I think he's going to really rise to the occasion, and he's going to just be stellar for us, give us a lot of good innings, and get the win.
Any more questions for student athletes? Gentlemen, thank you.